We're at the water today with this beautiful 2013 Four Winns H180 by Ryder. It is fitted with a MerCruiser 3 litre 135 horsepower Alpha 1 stern drive with a 3-blade prop. It's 21 pitch prop, so standard 3-blade 21 pitch prop. And we're just down on the shores of Loch Earn today collecting the boat, and we're gonna take the opportunity to run it on the water. It does need to come back to the showroom, get a full valet and detail and everything. It is sort of very much end of season condition, but it is a lovely boat. Low hours, and yeah, a real nice high-end fit and finish on these Four Winns as well. So we're going to run it in the water now, put it through paces and show you how this thing performs underway. So we're on the lake here now, and we're going to put the boat through its paces. I'm sitting on top of the bolster, seat bolster, so I'm looking straight over the top of the screen just because there's a bit of condensation on the screen. But if I fold the seat bolster, flip the bolster down, you are looking through the screen. Actually, I'll sit down here, it might be a bit less windy. So we've got all our instruments on the dash just before we get underway. We've got 2 multi-gauges here. We've got our tacho, temperature gauge, oil pressure gauge, everything sitting in the middle of the gauge, which is good. Our speedo here, sorry, fuel gauge and voltmeter, just showing just over 13 volts, so it's charging okay. We've our digital depth sounder here, giving us the depth in feet below the keel. And we got our trim gauge. Now this trim gauge isn't working at the minute. It might just be a sender maybe issue on the transom, but all the other instruments are all working perfectly. Tilt adjust steering, so you can get a nice comfortable steering position. Throttle and shift lever falls easily to hand here. The shift is nice and balanced. We got forward, neutral and reverse. All the controls are nice and smooth as well. It's obviously a power steering boat, so nice light steering. So yeah, so let's put it on play now and give her a spin to see how she performs. Trim down, here we go. Typical cruising speed, we're doing about 25 miles an hour, around about 3,500 RPM on the tacho. This is going to be a nice economical sort of speed to run at. The boat's sitting nice and level, good visibility. Let's do a wee full speed run now. Miles an hour, just under 5,000 RPM, and this is our top speed. Temperatures and pressures all look good. So there you go, that's how the boat runs. It gets up on plane pretty quickly. There's 2 people on board here and about half a tank of fuel, and we've got all the covers and all the bits and pieces belonging to the boat inside, so a decent enough load, and it does get up on plane fairly quickly. I'll do it again now to show you, just for a second time. Okay, one quick last run putting it on plane as we head back to the slipway. Here we go. Gets up on plane pretty quick for a 3 litre. Cruising speeds are around about 20 to 25 miles an hour, and top end we were seeing just about 35 miles an hour or so on the speedo, which is what you would expect in an 18-foot boat of this caliber with a 3 litre engine. So performance is good. All the controls are all nice and light, smooth. The gauges are all working apart from the trim gauge. The digital depth sounder works, and the boat handles really well. You can turn it through. We were doing some tight turns there, no cavitation, you know, nice grip through the turns, and it feels nice and solid on the water as well. It's not too rough here today. It's a wee bit choppy out on the broad lock there, so but it cuts through the chop nicely, and whenever we were going back across our own wake, it feels nice and smooth. You know, there's no squeaks or rattles. That's one of the benefits of buying a higher end boat like a Four Winns. They are better put together, a bit more solid in the water, so your passengers are going to feel nice and safe and secure on board as well. So the boat's running and doing everything as it should, as far as I can see, and we're going to get it back up to the workshop. We're going to give it a full valet and detail. We're going to put it in the showroom and do a showroom video as well. So we'll get this video published first, and if you're interested in the boat, keep an eye on the website for the showroom photos and video coming soon. Thanks for watching. I hope you found the video useful.